The home here of Featherstone Rovers Rugby League Football Club, this Barla Yorkshire Junior match in the under-15 class between Travs Saints based in Featherstone and Hull Communications, a team from East Hull, over in Hull. Final of the Barla Yorkshire Cup. The team for this afternoon is the Travellers first, number 1 Terry Ritson, 2 is Graham Simpson, 3 is Simon Roberts, 4 is Andy Skidmore, 5 is Andy Dickens, 6 is Alec Thompson, 7 is Steve Goodwin, 8 is Johnny Morgan, 9 is Andy Eptinstall, 10 is Danny Evans, 11 is Martin Walton, 12 is Craig Hunter, 13 is Lee Gibbons, who's also the captain, and the substitutes are 14 Lee Southern and 15 David Holmes. Coach of this Travellers team is Keith Bell, the Featherstone Rovers player, and Barry Evans. The Hull Communications team, number 1 John Gregg, number 2 Simon Dance, 3 is Darren Hall, 4 is Paul Moody, 5 is Paul Thompson, 6 is Carl Fowler, 7 is Glenn Matson, 8 is Lee Roper, 9 is Matthew Hall, 10 is Paul Scott, 11 is Alec Russell, 12 is Craig Smith, 13 is Paul Asquith, and substitutes are 14 Carl Feeney and 15 Mike Marshall. The referee today is Mr Eddie Lockwood, I think he's from Huddersfield. So there we are. The scene's all set here at Post Office Road. This is like the Wembley for these youngsters, under-15 class. Big jump from under-15s after this season. Most of these will go into the under-17s class, then under-19s. A majority of these lads, I'm sure, will get signed on to play professional. We've just seen an exciting match in the under-13 class. And then after this match, the under-15s, we're going to see the under-17s final. Middleton, one of the teams what's in it, and I think it's Redhill, the other team. So the teams there just been presented there to the officials. Keith Bell there just going down the line. Like I say, a big day for these juniors this afternoon. The final for them. This is like their mini Wembley, playing on this ground. Some of them for the very first time on a professional rugby league football ground. And there we are, prospective coaches there, and the parents all shouting in the stand.
Andy Dickens, number 6 Alec Johnson, number 7 Steve Goodwin, number 8 John Morgan, number 9 Andy Eptinstall, 10 Danny Evans, 11 Martin Walton, 12 Craig Hunter, number 13 Lee substitute Lee Southern, Dave Walton. The Kingston Communications team, number 1 John Craig, number 2 Simon Dance, 3 Darren Hall, number 4 Paul Moody, number 5 Paul Johnson, number 6 Carl Fowler, number 7 Glenn Maxwell, number 8 Steve Roper, number 9 Matthew Hall, number 10 Paul Scott, number 11 Alex Russell, number 12 Craig Smith, number 13 Paul Asquith, number 14 Carl Feeney, number 15 Mike Marshall. The referee for today's game is Mr. Eddie Lockwood from Huddersfield.
So there we are, the scene's all set here. Referee there, Mr Lockwood, just having a word with the Travellers captain there, Lee Gibbons, and the Hull Communication captain there, number 7 Glenn Matzel, just shaking hands with the referee. Little mascot on the field there in the red and white jersey. So referee there just having strong words with both captains before the start of today's game. Half an hour each way for these junior matches. Little mascot there, got a headband round his head there, looks the part, does the little chap. Big round of applause from the spectators, waving to them and all. Nice to see that, so there we are. Hull Communications there, winning the toss, so it'll be Travellers who are looking at playing from left to right in the white shirt. So number 9 there, Andrew Eptinstall, just making his mark in the middle there for him to kick this and get this game underway. Referee's just checking his watch, checking the linesman. Everything's okay. So it'll be Travellers number 9 there, Andrew Epton's store to get this game underway. There we go. So the ball there just beating everybody dead, so that'll be a drop out from underneath the post. The ball bouncing before it went into touching dead, so it'll be a drop out to All Communications. Pressure on this. So it's a drop out there from All Communications. And number 4 here, Andy Skidmore picking it up for Travellers. That's good driving in by Andy Skidmore, but that's good tackling by All Communications. Now it's Andrew Epton's store with the blind side now to Lee Gibbons. Lee Gibbons is running it in strong. Tackle 15 yards short of that try line. First pressure for Travellers now. So it's this big number 12 now, Craig Hunter, trying to drive it towards them posts, but it's still good tackling this by All Communications. So it's Travellers now there, trying to throw this ball out wide now. That's good passing moment there. Number 11 there, Martin Walton, being tackled in possession. Just about 10 yards from that All Communications try line. So the ball back there, number 1 there, Terry Ritson. Terry Ritson there, taking the tackle. That's good tackling by All Communications. So it's Andrew Epton's store now. The ball back there to number 10 there, Danny Evans having to try, go at drop goal, but the ball just ricocheting off an null opponent there, and the referee spotting a knock on, so it'll be the first scrum of the match. So it should be number 7, Steve Goodwin, to feed the scrum for Travellers Saints. So the ball's in, it's out to Travellers. Number 7 there, trying to work the move around the blind side of the scrum there, Steve Goodwin, but Danny Evans there, that long ball out there to Alec Thompson. Alec Thompson to getting out to one tackle. But number 11 there, Alec Russell, bringing him to the floor. So it's Lee Gibbons there, trying to work this blind side, but that's good tackling by all. Keeping Travellers out, so it's Andrew Epton's store now from acting up there to Danny Evans. Danny Evans, that long ball out there to beautiful pass there from Danny Evans, and Steve Goodwin there scores the first try of the match. Marvellous pass that by number 10 there. Danny Evans found the gap, and number 7 there, Steve Goodwin, running through like a good player should, running through the gap there, creating space for himself to plant that ball between the posts. Travellers 4, All Communications 0. So it's number 3, Simon Roberts, for the Travellers, attempting to convert that try there. Straight between the middle for Simon Roberts. 2 points for him, 2 points for Travellers. Travellers 6, All Communications 0. So this time it'll be All Communications restarting this game, and that's good play, that's big number 8 there, Johnny Morgan. Usually plays in the second row, but having to play prop forward. Young Millward being out into for this game, so it's Lee Gibbons now trying to drive it in, but that's good tackling there by number 9 there, Matthew Hall, bringing him down, but not before Lee Gibbons had got 20 yards with him on his back. So it's Danny Evans throwing this ball about there. That's good play by Travellers, but number 11 there, Martin Walton, just trying to get rid of that ball once too often in the tackle. So first bite of the cherry now for All Communications. Number 7 there, Glenn Matzel, trying to run it in up to the halfway line, but he's well tackled there by Danny Evans. So it's All Communication now, ball inside, 5 yard inside their own half of the field, but referee there just calling number 11 out there, Martin Walton. Must have seen an infringement in that tackle, so it's a penalty kick to all. Paul Asquith there, number 13 there, putting it high there over that impact stand there. So it'll be number 7, Glenn Matzel, with a tap penalty for all, looking for his forwards to bring this ball up. So that's good running there by number 10 there, Paul Scott. Just about reaches the Travellers 25-yard line for the first time in this match. It's still Travellers 6, All Communications 0, and All Communications there trying to throw this ball out wide. Big run there by number 12 there, Craig Smith. But that's good tackling by Travellers. So it's All Communication trying to go down the middle, but that's good tackling there by number 12, Craig Hunter, spotting the danger, and Lee Gibbons also involved in the tackle. So it's All Communications really throwing this ball out wide. That's good running, that's number 13 there, Paul Asquith there, good running, but also good tackling by the Travellers. Number 6 there, trying to dummy his way through, Carl Fowler, but Travellers standing no dummies at this moment. So it's number 7 there, attempted drop goal, but way wide, well wide there by number 7 there, Glenn Matzel. So it'll be Attack penalty for Travers on their own 25-yard line. It's still Travellers 6, Hull 0. So it's Travellers there, trying to bring this ball away. That's good running there by number 8, Johnny Morgan, trying to make yardage up to the halfway line. So it's Andrew Epton-Starr. Andrew Epton-Starr there, working the blind side there. That's good play, that by Danny Evans. Good tackle there by his opposite number there, Paul Scott. So it's Travellers still in possession now, trying to throw this ball out inside their own half of the field. Lee Gibbons with the ball now, trying to go down the middle. Good running by Lee Gibbons, but also a good tackle there by number 8 there, Lee Roper, straight round the bootlaces. So the ball back there to number 12, Craig Hunter, that big kick downfield, the ball rolling and rolling, that'll find touch. Marvellous kick that by number 12 there, Craig Hunter, left-footed kick. Finds touch, about 15 yards from that Old Communications try line. It's still Travellers 6, that try there in the first 2 or 3 minutes by Steve Goodwin, converted by Simon Roberts. Travellers 6, Old Communications 0. So it'll be number 7 there for Old Communications, Glenn Matzel, feeding the scrum. And referee there catching Travellers player offside there around the base of that scrum, so it's a penalty to Hull. That's a bad mistake there by Hull, not finding touch on that kick, so it's Alec Thompson there trying to run it in. Working the blind side, they're about 10 or 15 yards inside that Hull's half of the field. It's Lee Gibbons now changing direction, trying to take him on. Running towards that touchline side, and that's back play that by the Travellers there, running the ball out wide on the 5 more tackles to go, and Lee Gibbons there being tackled into touch on that blind side, so it'll be a scrum down. It'll be the Hull put in, number 7 there, Glenn Matzel, to feed the scrum. So the ball's in, number 10 there, Danny Evans, making the tackle. So it's Hull now trying to reach this halfway line, but it's up to Hull. It's a marvellous bet there by the Hull player. Beautiful play that, but beautiful tackle there by Teddy Ritson, straight round the bootlaces. So Hull's turn now to put pressure on this Travellers Saints side. It's number 8 there, Lee Roper, being tackled on the halfway line. The no player out injured, but still it's Hull in possession. Number 11 with the ball there, looking for supporters, Alec Russell, but he's having to die with the ball. Well, that's good tackling there by number 4, Andy Skidmore there, stopping the movement. So it's a good kick upfield there, but Teddy Ritson getting back for that ball. Teddy Ritson there picks that ball up about 5 yards from his own try line. Well, that's good play that by Teddy Ritson, just keeping him from touch. Now it's number 5 near, Andy Dickens, working the touchline side. It's number 4 there, Andy Skidmore, trying to bring it away, but that's good tackling by Hull. The referee there penalising Andy Skidmore, saying he put the fist in on the old number 8 there, Lee Roper. So more pressure on this Travellers try line now by this Hull Communications team. All this pressure, number 10 there, Paul Scott taking some tackling. Big fella, this number 10. So it's Hull now trying to throw this ball out wide. Oh, it's nearly an interception, that. But that's good tackling by number 4 there, Andy Skidmore, stopping that moment. A try looked imminent there all the way for Hull, but that was good tackling by Andy Skidmore. Big number 13 there, Paul Asquith, trying to crash tackle his way over, but that's good tackling by Travellers, keeping him out. Big set of forwards. And number 2 there, Simon Dance, trying to get in on the act there, but that's good Travellers tackling there. Andrew Epton-Starr stopping that tackle. Now it's the old captain now, trying to step his way over. Well, that's marvellous tackling there on number 7 there, Glenn Matzel. Stop, saving the try line. And this must be the 6th and last tackle now. He's trying to play the ball to himself, but surely that must be a penalty. Played the ball to himself with the marker in front of him. Yes, the referee right on the spot. So it's a penalty to Travellers, and it's Andrew Epton-Starr bringing this ball away. This is a good play, this by the Travellers number 9 there. Finding a gap in this Hull defence there. So it's Johnny Morgan's turn to run it in. That's good running that by the Travellers number 8. Marvellous run that by Johnny Morgan there, taking the defence on. Andrew Epton-Starr now trying to throw this ball out now to Danny Evans. Danny Evans there trying to throw that loose ball out there, but it's Hull Communications ball. Trying to put Alec Thompson through the dab there, but Alec Thompson there just running without the ball, so it's Hull's ball again. Once again, pressure on this Travellers defence, but once again, that defence stands firm. Lee Gibbons there And number 4 there, Andy Skidmore, making the tackle. That's good play, that's number 11 there, Alec Russell, to number 6 there, Carl Fowler, but Travers watching him all the way, making the tackle. Nowell's really putting pressure on this Travers defence. But that's good tackling there by number 12 there, Craig Hunter. Brings him down round the shoulders. Danny Evans, number 10, also helping out. So it's number 9 now from matching half back, Matthew Wall. Matthew Wall did tend to get that ball away there. Everybody's saying shout forward. The referee right on the spot, he saw it. So it'll be a scrum down. It'll be number 7 there, Steve Goodwin, to feed the scrum. It's still Travellers 6, Hull 0. Well, if this game keeps going at a cracking pace like it is going, there'll be 26-28 weary plays out there at the end of this game. It's absolutely unbelievable stuff here. And it's Alec Thompson, marvellous play by Alec Thompson there from the base of the scrum. Oh, and his opposite number there, no, it was number 7, Glenn Maxwell there, just tapping his ankle when he seemed to be clear on a clear run there. Marvellous spread though by Alec Thompson there. Nearly showed a clean pair of heels there, so it's Travellers Saints now, so it's Danny Evans just being tackled just about on the halfway line, but he gets his pass away in the tackle. That's marvellous play there to Johnny Morgan. These two prop forwards for Travellers here, they're really rolling the roast there. Number 8 there, Johnny Morgan running off the ball, and number 10 there, Danny Evans, the distributor of the ball, but that ball back there to number 1 there, Terry Ritson linking up from full back. Terry Ritson's trying to go through the middle, but number 7 there, Glenn Maxwell, makes the tackle. So it's Travellers 10 yards inside, that's all half the field. So it's Lee Gibbons with the ball now. He'll run it in with Lee Gibbons. He'll shucks 1 off, shucks 2 off, shucks 3 off, still going. That's good running that by Lee Gibbons, the Travellers captain. So it's number 7 now, Steve Goodwin, that little shimmy there, that little dummy, taking it in, brings play up to that old 25-yard line. So it's Andrew Epton's door now there to Danny Evans. Danny Evans jiggling one way, juggling the other, pushes his opposite number off there, but his opposite number comes back, gets that ball up there for Alec Thompson, but Alec Thompson there, I must say that the ball was falling there when he tried to catch it. He had to pick it up on his bootlaces, so Alec Thompson there just knocking that ball on slightly, but the referee in full view. Good refereeing decision, so it'll be a scrum down on that. Hull Communications 25-yard. Number 7 there, Glenn Maxwell, to feed the scrum. The ball's in, it's out to Hull. The pack collapses, but it's Hull's ball. Number 7 there, Steve Goodwin, just making sure he was tackled, and rightly so. So it's number 6 there, Carl Fowler, trying to make progress up to this halfway line, but no way through this Travellers defence as yet. This is one man they must stop from running. Oh, that was a forward pass, but the referee says play on. Right in line there, but that was definitely a forward pass. So it's Hull's ball now, all there, just short of that. Travers 20, that's marvellous tackling that by Steve Goodwin. Oh, that was a heavy tackle. I'm sure he felt that there, that marvellous tackle there on number 6 there, Carl Fowler. So it's the old full-back linking up now. John Gregg brings play up to the Travellers 25-yard line, and number 7 there looks to be out injured. Steve Goodwin getting through a tremendous amount of tackling this scrum half for Travellers. So it's number 13 there, a big drop kick there, straight over there. So it's Travellers 6. Hull 1 with that drop goal there coming by Paul Asquith. So there we are, that drop goal there by number 13 for Hull there, Paul Asquith there. Bringing the scores down, it's Travellers 6, Hull 1, so it's Andrew Epton getting this game started. Marvellous take that by number 4 there, Paul Moody running it in. But he's been dragged back, being tackled. No, it was number 6 there, Paul Fowler, who took that ball. Still, it's all possession inside their own 25-yard line. It's up to Travellers Saints to keep them, tackle him down there. They can't score while they're in their own half. Referee there catching another infringement. Can't just see who is cautioning there, but I think it'll be a penalty kick to Hull Communications. So there we are, all deciding to run the ball out. Big number 10 here coming down the middle. This is good running, and the referee's over there in that moment. The referee fell over. Marvellous run there by number 10 there, Paul Scott. A fully 40-yard. This number 8, number 10, this for Hull. Two big lads. They must keep an eye watch. Oh, marvellous ball that to Asquith. Asquith there, getting that ball out there, and it's Hull Communications. Well, marvellous ball there by Lee Roper there to number 13, Paul Asquith. Really stretching this Travellers defence. So it's number 11 there, Alec Russell, trying to take it near to that Travellers try line, but Travellers standing firm here. So it's little kick throw, and it's all on. Marvellous tackle there by number 11 there, Martin Wharton, on number 6 there, Carl Fowler. So Hull really stretching this defence. Oh, he's tackled inches short. Marvellous defence this by Travers. Surely it can't hold out much longer. Oh, and number 8 there, tackled inches short. Lee Roper plays the ball back. And it's a marvellous try that to number 13 there, Paul Asquith. Pressure telling off in the end. They must have had about 15, 16, 17 tackles on this try line in the last 2 or 3 minutes, and that pressure finally telling off there. Number 13 there, Paul Asquith, getting that ball out wide and just shrugging off a would-be tackler there to plant the ball at the side of the post. Travellers 6, Hull Communications 5. So there we are, the score of that try, the score of the Hull drop goal. Trying to convert his own try here. Number 13, Paul Asquith, taking his time, standing the ball up straight. He knows if he kicks this, he'll put his side in front for the first time this afternoon. There he goes, strikes the ball, he's well wide. So the score remains, Travers still in front by 6 points to 5. So once again, Andrew Epton-Storr getting ready to restart this game. Owen, has that got 10 yards, has it? Yes, it has. Johnny Moore taking that ball in full flight. Johnny Moore running through, so Johnny Moore going for that try line. Marvellous running that by Johnny Moore. The ball just getting over that 5-yard metre line. So Travellers now putting pressure. Oh, and that's good play that by Steve Goodwin. Steve Goodwin going in for his second try of the match. And what's he give? Yeah, that marvellous break there, Johnny Morgan, resulting in number 7 there, Steve Goodwin there, being tackled over the line, but just as he was about to put the ball over the line, there he was. Referee ruled that he dropped the ball over the line, so it's a 25-yard penalty there for the Hull side, but a try there for the Travellers there. This venture in the game would have surely put the tails up as it is. It's still Travellers 6, and that's better tackling by Travellers there, knocking them back. But I must say this, they've had a lot of tackling to do in the last 2 or 3 minutes. They've stuck to the task well, but these all forwards, a big set, and there we are here. Asquith there, this close forward, who's having a blinder of a match. A referee there awarding the knock-on. But I've just been saying previously, a big set of forwards here from all the Travellers. Must tackle around the bootlaces here to bring them down. But I must say this, they're sticking to the task well, so it'll be number 7 there, Steve Goodwin, to feed the scrum for Travellers. So there we are, the ball's in, and referee there saying no, the ball must go in again, but number 7 there, Glenn Matzel there, looked to be offside there, but referee says play on. So the referee saying they must scrum down again. So Stevie Goodwin feeding the scrum. So there we are, for everybody to see. Referee there saying number 7 there, Steve Goodwin, feeding his own feet. So penalty to, not very often see that in this game of Rugby League now. So it's this man again here, Paul Asquith, once again striding through the middle. Getting out of one tackle. So it's once again, it's all putting pressure on this Travellers defence. But Alec Tomlinson there, making the tackle there on his opposite number there, Carl Fowler. So it's all now trying to throw this ball about. So it's the old captain there, number 7, Glenn Matzel. But he's tackled just inside that Travellers 25-yard line. So it's all now trying to go down the middle. Big number 12 there, Craig Smith, but he's well tackled there. 2 or 3 Travellers players there, Lee Gibbons and in the tackling, Andrew Epton-Storr. So it's all now still throwing this ball about there. Paul Asquith there being tackled. Number 4 there, Andy Skidmore grabbing hold of one arm, and big number 8 there, Johnny Morgan, pushing him back. So it's number 7 there, big up and under there by Glenn Matzel. Who's underneath it? Anybody underneath it? Yes, that's beautifully took there by Travellers number 3 there, Simon Roberts. Never took his eye off the ball. Took it cleanly under a tremendous amount of pressure. So Travs Saints with the ball now, number 2 there, Graham Simpson tried to make a comeback now. This is good play, this is a flying wingman now. The flying wingman on the run in, Andy Dickens going for that try line. Beautiful run that by Andy Dickens. Showed a clean pair of heels to all the cover coming across. But number 1 there, Terry Ritson, made a flying tackle there, just pushed him into touch at the last second. Saved a certain try there. So the scrums form there on that old 25-yard line. It'll be number 7 to feed the scrum there for old Glenn Matzel. So the referee there penalising 1 or 2 Travellers players. They're offside at that scrum. Get back onside, he says. So penalty kick to Hull. Just about on the halfway line. It's still Travellers 6, Hull 5. And now the crowd's really getting behind the team now. This is good running this man. The big number 8 there, Lee Roper. It's up to Travellers to meet these big runners before they get into the strike to knock them back. And another big runner here. That's good running that by big number 10 there, Paul Scott. Shifting mountains that time, the big number 10 there for Hull. Now it's Hull here, really got the tails up between the legs now, trying to go through this defence, but Simon Roberts there making the tackle there. And number 2 there, Graham Simpson also involved in the tackle. So it's Hull there trying to throw that ball about, but Graham Simpson wraps his arms around that man there, stopping man and ball. And Simon Roberts also involved with the tackle. So it's good play that by the old captain there, Glenn Matzel, trying to dummy his way through, but Travellers here still sticking to the guns. And it's a big up and under, the ball there going across the post, and the ball there just going dead off the post. In fact, it's a question whether the ball did go dead, because it hit the post and seemed to stop short of the line. But look here, Run Lee Gibbons here, on a run here, trying to run this touchline side. Lee Gibbons on this touchline side. Marvellous run here by the captain of loose four for Travellers. That's marvellous running that by Lee Gibbons, taking all the defence on there, beating them all down this touchline side, cutting inside. So it's Travellers now, really got the tail between the legs now. Number 10 there, Danny Evans running it in strong. Surely a try just before half-time here for Travellers. Will really put the tails up now. Number 11 there, trying to run in, but Martin Walton there, trying to turn back inside. So it's Travellers there, number 12 there, Craig Hunter there, just losing that ball. Has he lost the ball? No, I think he seemed to kick the ball through. And number 12 there, Craig Hunter there, I thought for 1 minute that he'd lost the ball, but he seemed to kick the ball through, regathered it and just dived over there. 10 yards from that corner flag. Marvellous try that by Craig Hunter. Good individual try, good thinking that. Saw the cover coming across, that little jinking kick. Regathered the ball to put the Travellers 10 points to 5 in front. What a match here we've got at Post Office Road. Travellers Saints under 15's 10. Hull Communications 5 with his conversion to come yet from number 3 there, Simon Roberts. So here we go, Simon Roberts there just waiting to kick the ball just rolled out the last second. We'll get him back to that try there. That all started with that marvellous tap on his own 25-yard line by Danny Evans. Got a peach of a pass out there to number 13, Lee Gibbons. He got it all to do. He had all the cover to beat coming across. So there we are. Marvellous kick that by Simon. Oh, it is in the post. How unlucky can you get for a youngster? Marvellous effort there by Simon Roberts. And the score now is Travellers 10, Hull 5. As I was saying, Lee Gibbons had all the work to do, run this touchline side, beat all the cover coming across, turn back inside, a quick play the ball along the cross of the line there, and number 12 there, Craig Hunter, I thought for one moment he had dropped the ball, but he hadn't. He'd kicked the ball through, regathered and scored there. So there we are, Travellers still in front by 10 points to 5. So it's number 4 there, Paul Skidmore going through the middle, marvellous running this by the Travellers, number 4, turning back inside, looking for his support. Good running that by Andy Skidmore, that. Travellers now really got the tails up now. So it's Johnny Morgan, brings play up to there to that old 25-yard line. So it's Steve Goodwin there now, there to Evans there to Skidmore, there to Lee Gibbons, turning back inside, Lee Gibbons going for that try. Lee Gibbons out to toe tackle, Lee Gibbons still on, it's still marvellous try that to Lee Gibbons. Really showed his pace, has beat 5 men on a sizzling run. Quick pair of hands there from Stevie Goodwin there to number 10, Danny Evans. Danny Evans there once again feeding Lee Gibbons, and Lee Gibbons there just turning back inside, beat one tackler after another to score the try there, to dive over unopposed to put the ball over that All Communications try line for Travellers' third try of the afternoon. Travellers 14, All Communications 5, sorry, with number 3 Simon Roberts to convert. So here we go, Simon Roberts. Oh, this time he's just allowed for a bit of wind, but that time there was no wind coming across. So the ball just wide, so the score remains Travellers 14, All Communications 5. What a brilliant match here we've got here at Post Office Road. Well, if there's any professionals watching this match, I'm sure they can't say they can learn something from this game, but these two teams really going hammer and tongue at it. Really enthralling match, exciting. First it's the one end, then it's the other. Both teams tackling strong, both teams running well with the ball. So there we are, All Communications getting this game underway. And Lee Gibbons there just trying to tap that ball, just stopped it. Tried to run it down this blind-hand side. He's had one or two good runs in this half as Lee Gibbons, but he's tackled just short of that 25-yard line. Number 4 there, Andy Skidmore from acting half-back. Number 12 there, being tackled, Craig Hunter. So it's Johnny Morgan. Marvellous running that by the number 8. As I said previously, he usually plays in the second row, but he's doing a good work, a good workmanship-like performance here at number 8, but touch judge here just seen an infringement off the ball. So there we are, the referee there cautioning. Number 8 there, Johnny Morgan, pushing the man after it played the ball. The officials won't stand that in this game at Rugby League, so it's a penalty kick to All Communications. Travellers Saints there losing a good position with that silly penalty. So here we are. Number 7, Glenn Maxwell there. Pressure on this Travellers try line. Big Scott there, that big number 10. Bailly takes some pulling down. But Travellers Saints sticking to the guns. They must keep tackling. This big number 8 again having a go. Lee Roper, but taking about 3 Travellers players to bring him down. Rightly so. They can't go out the legs in this game. Getting that ball up there to Scotty again. Scotty with the touch for them poles. Has he got the strength there? Just look at them. Travellers Saints players. Number 10 there, Danny Evans, really swinging round his shoulders to bring him down. He just stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, the referee will wipe them off. It's still Travellers 14, All Communications 5, but all looking dangerous now in this moment. Paul Asquith with that ball now, but that's good tackling that by Simon Roberts. This time Graham Simpson brings his man to the ground. He saved this tricky situation. It's all on the ball, ricocheting there off a Travellers player. So that's good play there by number 1 there, Terry Richardson, trying to bring the ball away from his own try line. Now it's Steve Goodwin now there to Johnny Morgan. Johnny Morgan trying to come down the middle. He'll run true and straight. That's good running that by the Travellers number 8. So this time referee catching All Communications offside. And what a marvellous gutsy performance this is by Travellers in this first half. And that's a good running by Alec Thompson. Alec Thompson showing his paces there, going down the middle. That's marvellous running there by the Travellers number 6. So it's Danny Evans with the ball now. Danny Evans there again. That long ball out there. Number 11 there. Martin Walton turning back inside, looking for runners. But having to die with the ball that time. Good tackling that by number 10 there. Paul Scott straight round the bootlaces. Now it's number 12 there. Craig Hunter getting that ball away. And it's Lee Gibbons. Lee Gibbons showing a clean pair of heels going down this blind hand side. That's marvellous play that by Lee Gibbons. How he kept him from touch there. There's only him knows. They must play the ball. So it's number 4 there. Andy Skidmore there. Getting that ball in now to number 12. Big up and under back by Craig Hunter. The ball's in the air. It's hanging in the air. But and that's a bad mistake there by the whole 4 back. It's all on. Number 6 here. Alec Thompson scores the try. Marvellous up and under that by Craig Hunter. The whole 4 back there. John Gregg there. Lost the ball there. And all scubbed the ball up. That number 6 there, that little dynamo over stand-off half there, number 6, Alec Thompson from the Travellers Saints there to scub the ball up and dive over that All Communications try line. Travellers 18, All Communications 5. So here we are, number 3 is Simon Roberts. Oh, he's met that. Look at that for a goal kick. Straight between the middle by Simon Roberts. Travellers Saints 20 and All Communications 5, and that brings the half-time score. Try there to Steve Goodwin, 1 to Alec Thompson, 1 to Craig Hunter, 1 to Lee Gibbons, and 2 conversions there by Simon Roberts against a Paul Asquith try and a Paul Asquith drop goal. The half-time score being here from Post Office Road, and what a thrilling first half we've had. Travellers Saints 20, All Communications 5. And when it's on. It's on. Welcome back to Post Office Road for this thrilling finally in this Yorkshire Youth Barla under-15s there between Travellers Saints and All Communications. The half-time score being Travellers Saints 20, All Communications 5. And just when the score was 6-5, it beginning to look as if the Travellers were wilting on this under this very strong old team. And marvellous that by Tech there by number 3 there, Simon Roberts, just keeping his foot in there from taking that ball over the dead ball line. Marvellous tech that by the Travellers number 3. So it's Travellers now. Alec Thompson getting out to 3 tackles. Is it Alec Thompson? No, it's number 10 there, I think, at Danny Evans. So the ball out there to Alec Thompson. Alec Thompson trying to come down the middle. Alec Thompson there getting out to tackles. Good play that by the Travellers number 6 there. Yes, and number 10 there. Number 10 there, Paul Scott. An infringement in that tackle. And just as I was saying there, when the score was 6-5 in the first half, looks as if all taking charge of this game, but full march to Travellers. They're stuck at the guns, and 3 late tries there just before half-time. They've really put the mark on this game. They've really got these supporters applauding here at Post Office Road. So it's Danny Evans, he's been the distributor of the ball the first half. And it's a marvellous break here by number 7 there, Stevie Goodwin. Stevie Goodwin taking the full back on. But a marvellous tackle that by John Gregg there on Steve Goodwin. But he really showed his place in the ball back there to number 1 there, Terry Ritson. Terry Ritson taking the defence on, getting that one-arm pass up there now there to number 8 there, Johnny Morgan. But once again, Travellers starting in this second half where they left off in the first half, putting pressure on this old try line. So it's Alan Thomas with the ball now there to Danny Evans. Danny Evans trying to get that ball back inside, but it's been knocked back, so them tackles will be waved off. Yes, it's back to 1 again. Travellers still here with the ball. Alec Thompson there to number 11 there, Martin Walton running it in. Martin Walton still going. He'll just calm it down a bit. He knows there's no rush, no excitement. Still 20 points to 5 in their favour. So it's Johnny Morgan, that big running. Johnny Morgan still going for that try line. Tackle inches short there by his opposite number there, big number 8, Lee Roper. So it's Travellers now. Steve Goodwin with the ball there to Danny Evans. Danny Evans, oh, interception early, but the referee spotting the knock on. Number 5 there, going to show a clean pair of heels there. Paul Thompson there for All Communications, but the referee seen that he charged the ball down, knock on. So it'll be a scrum down just inside the old 25-yard line. It'll be number 7 there to feed the scrum for Travellers, Stevie Goodwin. And just waiting there while one of the old players giving a bit of treatment from the physio there. He got hurt, did the lad there when.
The owner of G219 KWU, please remove it, please, against Horton. Thank you.
So there we are, the ball's in, but it's hard to hold. And it's the old captain now trying to make progress down the middle. Number 7 there, Glenn Matzel. So once more, this big number 8 here for Hull. Never stopped trying all the match. Lee Roper trying to come down the middle, but Alec Thompson there. Brilliant tackle there. And it's Scott again, but marvellous tackle that once again by number 6 there, Alec Thompson. So once again, this captain of Hull there trying to get this ball out wide. That good ball that to number 12 there, Craig Smith, but Craig Smith there tackled 10 yards inside that Travellers half of the field. Andrew Epton-Storr making the tackle. Oh, that's what a very rare mistake there by Paul Asquith, dropping that ball. And number 3 there, Simon Roberts, intercepting it. But being tackled as soon as he got the ball. So it's Lee Gibbons working this blind-hand side again. He had a fine first half. The Travellers captain. So it's number 3 now, Simon Roberts there to number 12, they're distributing this ball. Barry Evans there to number 11 there, throw the gap. Marvellous ball distribution there by number 10 there, Danny Evans. To his second row forwards. That time, number 11, Martin Walton. So it's Darren Evans once again. He's creating the gaps. He's opening this defence up with them short passes, long passes. So it's Andrew Epton-Store with the ball now there to number 12 there. Craig Hunter, that left-footed kick there by Craig Hunter. The ball just rolling into touch. Well, there we are, the ball's in, it's out to Hull. Number 7 there, Glenn Maxwell feeding the scrum, getting the ball from the base of the scrum, but Lee Gibbons, like a good loose forward should do, coming round the blind side, making the tackle. And also making the tackle there. On the other Hull forward, now it's that big number 8 again, Lee Roper trying to come down the middle, but that's good tackling by Travellers. Lee Gibbons there, and number 12, Craig Hunter making the tackle. And this time, referee there saying Travellers double marking it, they play the ball, penalty kick to Hull. And Lee Gibbons once again caught offside. He must give the lad 10 yards. Number 13 there, Lee Gibbons just getting a bit over too enthusiastic, getting too excited. Just looking down to the bench there, both Barry Evans and Keith Bell, the coach there, the Travellers, they're getting excited and all standing up. They know that Travellers have to stick to the tackling like they're in the first half. They've got this game sewn up. So there we are, the penalty there, way on the stand there to Hull Communications. It's 10 yards inside this Travellers half of the field. So number 7 there, tapping that ball, Glenn Maxwell trying to run it up to that Travellers 25-yard line. It's up to Travellers to keep him out. And here we are again, this big number 8 again, Lee Roper. That's good running that by the number 8. Had a fine match in the Hull shirt colours. So it's Maxwell with the ball now there to big number 10 there, Scotty going for that. Oh! But it was a trip. And he sent Lee Gibbons off for a trip there. On number 10 there, Paul Scott.
Got it? I didn't see it like
So if so, that's Muddle there, Lee Gibbons there. Tripping the whole number 10 there, Paul Scott, the referee there. No hesitation, sending Lee Gibbons straight off the field and awarding Paul Scott the try there underneath the posts. Just one of them things, he just seemed to change direction, did the old number 10 there, and I think Lee Gibbons there just seemed to be going the wrong way. He fell over his foot. Well, the referee there right on the spot, no hesitation, sending the man off. So the referee there awarding the try there to Scott to bring the game now is Travellers 20, Hull 9. So it'll be number 13 there, trying to add 2 more points onto this old score sheet. Paul Asquith already a drop goal to his name and a try to his name. Here he goes. Can he convert this try? Yeah, straight between the middle. 2 points for Hull. Travellers 20, Hull 11. So what an exciting last 15-20 minutes here we've got here at Post Office Road. And the ball hasn't gone. Don't touch the ball, lad. No, it hasn't gone. Bad mistake once again by Travellers, not making sure the ball had gone 10 yards. So Travellers really up against it now, and they seem to have this game won. A man sent off, 1 short. So it'll really get these Hull forwards rampaging thrown out. Up to the Travellers to stick the head, stick to the guns, stick to the tackling. Number 11 there, being tackled there. Glenn Maxwell being tackled there by number 10 there, Danny Evans. But it's Hull now, on the run. Paul Asquith for the ball now, trying to go through the middle. But that's marvellous tackling that by number 3 there, Simon Roberts. That's the way to tackle them. They can't go out the legs in this game. So it's Maxwell opening this defence up. Maxwell taking the fullback on. Marvellous try as he reached it, yes. Number 7 there, Glenn Maxwell opening this defence up there, showing a clean pair of heels to plant that ball between the posts. And with this conversion to come, we have really got a match on his hands now. Hull seem to be dead and buried at half-time by 20 points to 5, but things have happened in this second half. Travellers man sent off, and Hull really got the tail between the legs now. So here we go, Paul Asquith there, converting that try there by number 7, Glenn Maskell. So it's Travellers 20, Hull Communications 17. So things have really started to look a bit sour now for the Travellers Saints under 15s. Really everything to play for. Leading comfortable by 20 points to 5, but things have started to go wrong. 12 points to Hull after Travellers have had his man sent off. So like I just said now, Travellers really up against it. They must stick to the guns, stick to the tackling. They must go up and meet these fellas. So it's Big Roper again with the ball there. Trying to come down this touchline side. A good tackling that by Johnny Evans there. Johnny Morgan, I should say. So once again, Roper with the ball there, trying to come down the middle, but Danny Evans this time rolls him over in the tackle. So there we are, the architect of this whole side, getting that ball away, but marvellous cover tackle that by Johnny Morgan there. On big number 4, Paul Moody. Oh, that looked like a forward pass, and the referee spotted that. So what Travellers want, they want to get this ball from the scrum, they just want to cool this game down a little bit. They can throw the ball about, they can play football when they get the ball. So they just want to stick to the gun, so the referee saying no. So there we are, so it's Hull's ball once again. It's this Roper coming down the middle, getting out to one tackle. Marvellous running that by Lee Roper. Big number 8 for Hull. Massel with the ball now there to Vic Scott. But number 10 there, Danny Evans grabbing hold of his shirt, brings him to the floor. Now we hear the old roar. Massel with the ball now there to Asquith. Asquith working this blind hand side. But he's tackled about 5 yards short of that Travellers try line. Massel with the ball now, trying to get this ball across that line. But that's good tackling by Travellers, keeping him out. Number 7 there, Stevie Goodwin, make sure he didn't pass that ball. So it's Massel with the ball now, that little kick through. It's all on, but Graham Simpson, marvellous take that by the Travellers number 2 there. Graham Simpson under tremendous amount of pressure, taking that ball cleanly. This time the referee there, judging all there to be offside. So a quick play of the ball there from Alec Thompson there for the Travellers, coming down the middle. Alec Thompson sidestepping out to 2 tackles, but too many red shirts in the way for him that time. So it's Henry Epton-Storr there, getting that ball there to Evans there. Evans there, that good ball there to number 4, Andy Skidmore, but that's good tackling by the old team. So it's Danny Evans coming down the middle. That's good play behind it. Good backing up that by Johnny Moore. Johnny Moore, not a long run. Marvellous play this by Travellers. Getting that ball across now. This Travellers now throwing this ball out wide, and it's all on. Marvellous play that. Martin Walton being collared 15 yards inside this whole side of the half of the field. Good ball that to Alec Thompson. Alec Thompson pushing one man off. Alec Thompson through the middle. But number 8 there, Lee Roper, wrapping them big arms round him. Number 12 now, Craig Hunter now there to number 7, Steve Goodwin. Steve Goodwin there to Danny Evans. Danny Evans there to Johnny Morgan. Johnny Morgan going for that try line. Johnny Morgan getting a wide ball out there. And that bad bounce there. But number 5 there, Andy Dickens, being tackled inches short. Surely that ball could have bounced rightly there for the Travellers man, but it bounced cruelly. The ball going the wrong way as far as the Travellers was concerned, but marvellous running that. First by Johnny Morgan, then by number 10 there, Danny Evans, creating that scoring chance. But it's a scrum down, the ball's in, it's out there to Hull. And Paul Asquith with the ball there, taking that ball at the base of the scrum. It's still Travellers 20, Hull 17, and what a final we've got in here on his hands here at Post Office Road. Number 1 there again, out to one tackle, John Gregg being tackled there. Gets the ball away in the tackle, but there's a bit of melee going over on that far side, but the touch judge watching it all the way, says that's okay. So it's still Hull's ball there inside their own 25-yard line. Travellers have got to keep on tackling. They mustn't let them run with this ball. Referee says number 2 there, Simon Dance, tackle with the ball, play the ball. So it's Helm with the ball now, trying to get this ball away up this right-hand side, touchline side there, but Graham Simpson there, waiting to pounce for the interception, but the lads rightly so kept hold of the ball. Number 6 there, Carl Fowler. And he's here again, Roper again, getting that good ball. This is good play, good wing play. Look at this cover tackle coming across. Graham Simpson wrapping them arms around him. Marvellous tackle on his opposite number there, Graham Simpson, stopping that movement. So it's on with the ball now. This is tremendous amount of pressure underneath this ball. Marvellous take that by Teddy Ritson. Never took his eye off the ball, the Travellers number 1 under tremendous amount of pressure. Well, marvellous play that by Andy Skidmore there, trying to bring that ball up to his own 25-yard line. Well, the game's that fast and furious here. It's hard to keep up with the play, but so it's Travellers' turn now to bring the ball out to their own 25-yard line. Andy Dickens there being tackled. So Johnny Morgan here on their own run. Johnny Morgan here, number 8 here for Travellers, trying to push tacklers off. That's marvellous play that by the Travellers number 8 there. Looks as if he got hurt in that tackle, but he's got up to play the ball. So it's Barry Evans with the ball. Barry Evans through the gap. Barry Evans has it got here. He's got Stevie Goodwin on his shoulder. He's got Steve Goodwin. Barry Evans going all the way. Barry Evans looking for support. Barry Evans still going. Danny Evans still going. Marvellous run that by Danny Evans. Really opened this defence up. And look who's here now. Number 12 there for Travellers. Showing his colours there to number 5 there, Andy Dickens. Number 12 there, Craig Hunter, creating the space. But Danny Evans there, marvellous solo run down the middle of the field. He just were waiting for the support there. He got support there. Number 7, Steve Goodwin on his shoulder, but he could see that Steve Goodwin was going to get caught as soon as he got the ball, so he decided to turn the ball back inside. And once again, that Travellers move there, coming with no points on the board. It's still Travellers 20, all 17, and what a game here at Post Office Road. And that little kick through there, it's all who's coming up for this ball. Teddy Ritson, marvellous take by the Travellers number 1, and he's still going. Good play that by Teddy Ritson, picking that ball up once again under tremendous amount of pressure, but he never flinched. So it's Alec Thompson now going from acting half-back. Trying to straighten up. Now you hear the Travellers roar. So it's Darren Evans there, back inside there to Johnny Morgan. Johnny Morgan there, trying to get that ball away in the tackle bit. Number 7 there, making the tackle, Glenn Matzel. So he's here again. Darren Evans distributing that ball like a veteran, and it's a try here. Marvellous try there to number 2. Number 5, Andy Dickens, from the Andy Skidmore ball pass. But who put the man through the gap there? That number 10 there, Danny Evans, is distributing the ball there like a veteran here. Travellers 24, All Communications 17. So here we go. Simon Roberts, marvellous attempt after that goal. So the score remains Travellers 24, All Communications 17. Well, unbelievable stuff here from the Travellers Saints here at Post Office Road. Down to 12 men, conceding 12 points in less than 2 minutes in the second half, but really fighting back strong. That marvellous try there to number 5 there, Allington Dickens in the corner there, really putting Travellers that little bit of breathing space. And Graham Simpson there taking that ball there, never flinched again. Marvellous catching by this Travellers team this afternoon. Good concentration. Every man's done his job. Now it's Simon Roberts trying to bring it away up to his own 25-yard line. That's good play by the youngster. And nobody's put out of this number 10. Beautiful ball that by Danny Evans. And it's Steve Goodwin. Steve Goodwin on a flyer. Steve Goodwin on a flyer. Steve Goodwin on a flyer. Oh, and Alex Thompson there just couldn't take the ball. But Steve Goodwin there shooting through the gap. Got Alec Tomlinson there on his shoulder there. Just delayed this pass there, that 2 or 3 seconds too late. Alec Thompson there just knocking the ball on. The ball just going to ground, just picking the ball up. So another let off for all, but marvellous play. But once again, that move started by Danny Evans getting rid of the ball in the tackle. And it's a good run that by. Beautiful tackle there by number 5 there, Andy Dickens, just grabbing hold of his shorts. It's still Travellers 24, on Communications 17. And that little knock on that time, yes, the referee spotting that, so it'll be a scrum down. It'll be number 7, Steve Goodwin, to feed the scrums. Travellers 24, All Communications 17. Final of the West Yorkshire Barla under-15 Cup competition. Marvellous scenes here at Post Office Road. Conditions absolutely perfect for this Sunday in April 1990. So the ball's in, but the referee, no, he's not happy with these scrums when the Travellers put the ball in. So the ball's in. This time it is out to Travers. Steve Goodwin making the break. Steve Goodwin straightened up. Oh, and he's going for a solo. Oh, what a try there by Stevie Goodwin. And that should be the match winner, surely. Marvellous there by Steve Goodwin. He fed the scrum 3 times. The referee said no, put it in again. So this time, 3rd time lucky, he said he put the ball in. Got the ball from the scrum. That little dummy there to his stand-off half, Alec Thompson. They showed a clean pair of heel. He side-stepped round the full-back there as if he was cemented in concrete to plant that ball over that whitewash. Travellers Saints 28. All communication. So here we go. Simon Roberts trying to convert that. Oh, straight between the middle. Another 2 points for Simon Roberts. Another 2 points for Travellers. Travellers Saints 30. Hull Communications 17. Timekeeper here, Kenny Everson's just informed me. 8 minutes to go in this match. And this will be absolutely a marvellous win, this by the Travers under-15s. They can pull this one off. Down to 12 men. Marvellous take. I don't think there's a Traveller man missed one of them eyeballs here this afternoon. Catching and passing has been absolutely immaculate here from this Keith Bell's team this afternoon. Gets up, plays the ball. Big number 11 there, running it in. Martin Walton trying to bring it out of his own 25-yard line. So it's number 4 on the run now. Andy Skidmore. Andy Skidmore still going. Marvellous running that by Andy Skidmore. These Travellers lads really got the tails up now. Seem to be flagging at one part in the second half. And it's Johnny Morgan trying to come down the middle. Johnny Morgan trying to fight his way out to tackles, but that big number 11 there, Alec Russell making the tackle. Andy Epton now there to Danny Evans. Danny Evans looking for this touchline side. It's all on, but beautiful bounce, that beautiful pick-up. And a marvellous tackle by young Graham Simpson. Straight round the bootlace, and Graham Simpson in again. He brings number 4 down to the floor there. Paul Moody like a sack of taters. Just throw him to the ground that time. And it's this number 8 here for Hull now. Lee Roper, he's played his heart out, had this big number 8 for Hull. Number 12 now, Craig Smith running it in hard, but Danny Evans there making the tackle. Simon Roberts just making sure. And it's Paul Asquith now. Paul Asquith, that ball back. The thing is, what was that, the 6th and last? No, it must have been on the 5th tackle. And Danny Evans there just receiving treatment from Keith Bell there. He knows there's only 7 or 8 minutes left for playing this match. So the ball's here now. It's out to Steve Goodwin, the Travellers there, to Alec Thompson. Alec Thompson, they tried to straighten up. Alec Thompson getting out to 3, getting out to 4 tackles. But too many red shirts in the way for him that time. So it's Steve Goodwin now from acting half back now there to Danny Evans. Danny Evans, that long ball out there to Andrew Skidmore. Andrew Skidmore there being tackled there. The ball pinched off him after the tackle was made. And Keith Bell there just telling his players just to calm down, just telling number 3 there, Simon Roberts, 2 points, goal for goal. He knows minutes are sticking away. He knows they've got this game won, leading this moment by 30 points to 17. So Simon Roberts there taking notice of his coach in that position. 5.5 minutes left for play. Pete! Tell him it's 5 minutes. Okay. So here we are. Young Simon Roberts there attempting to long-range goal, and ball just going wide, but that's good kicking by the youngster because make sure that ball went dead, so it'll be a drop out for Hull. So that means that Travellers, by all rules and regulations, should get this ball back. So there we are, Hull getting this game started. And that's a good pick-up there by Andrew Skidmore. Andrew Skidmore really showing his pace in the centre this afternoon, taking the defence on. So it's Epton Store there now, trying to get his second roll forward, working away here. And big number 11 there, Martin Walton, being tackled halfway between the halfway line and the old 25-yard line. So it's Darren Evans again, Darren Evans, that little dummy. Darren Evans getting that ball up there to Alec Thompson. Alec Thompson back inside there to Nigel Walton. Craig Hunter, I should say. Craig Hunter there to Steve Goodwin. Steve Goodwin getting out to 2 tackles, scored of 2 tries already this afternoon. That Travellers number 7. So it's Andrew Epton Store now from from acting half-back now, getting number 12, Craig Hunt on the long run, but that ball back pass there by number 12 there, Craig Hunt, one of the very few back passes the Travellers Saints lads have thrown out this afternoon. But the ball rolling into touch, so that's extra seconds ticking away, just about 4 minutes left for play. It's still Travellers 17, Hull Communications, Travellers 30, Hull Communications 17. That's good tackling that by Johnny Morgan coming out of the back as soon as he knew that Hull had got the ball. And once again, this big number 8 here, Lee Roper, surely must be the Hull man of the match. Lee Roper, there's one or two in this Travellers team what could get this man of the match for the award for the Hull man of the match for the both sides. Every man's played his parts, but it's Hull now running the ball in. Danny Evans there and number 8 Johnny Morgan, 2 prop forwards there making the tackle on number 13 Paul Asquith. So it's this captain for Hull now, number 7 Glenn Mansell wanted to get rid of the ball on the tackle on the halfway line, but Travellers Saints still tackling as well. That big kick through there, and number 5 there, Andy Dickens takes that ball cleanly inside his own 25-yard line. Rightly so, turning back inside, so he wouldn't be tackling to touch. He knows how long there's to go. Seconds really ticking away. They know they've got this Yorkshire Cup final won. So it's Andrew Upton-Stall now. They're trying to get the ball out here to Danny Evans. Danny Evans, that long ball out there to Simon. Oh, one of the very few mistakes, but referee says play on. He does. Number 3 there, Simon Roberts seemed to lose the ball. It's an old player. He got the ball back, so referee says play on. Now it's this number 12 now, Craig Hunter. Trying to come down the middle, but he's tackled just short at the halfway line. Andrew Upton-Stall now from acting half back now to Danny Evans. Danny Evans, that big kick across field there, so it's all on. Andy Dickens chasing onto that ball, but they're all beating everybody, rolling into touch. So it'll be a scrum down. The all Hull to put the ball in. 10 yards inside Hull's half of the field. It's still Travellers Saints 30, Hull Communications 17. And the ball's in, it's out to Hull. Can Hull have the final fling now? Can Travellers stop him from scoring in yet another try? Well, Alec Thompson there making sure of the tackle. So it's substitute now for Hull there. That number 14, Carl Feeney, trying to run it down the middle, but Travellers still sticking to the gun, sticking to the tackling. Elm with the ball now there to Roper. Roper there to Scott. But marvellous tackle that by Steve Goodwin, straight round the bootlaces. How many times have I said before, they can't run me out the legs in this game. That's the only way to tackle them. So it's number 15 there, Mike Marshall there, trying to show his paces, but number 3 there, Simon Roberts making the tackle, and this time referee catching number 12 offside, Craig Hunter there. So this is Hull's definitely final fling now within the last 2 minutes here of this match here at Post Office Road. Has he scored the try? Yes, the Hull that scored the try in the corner. I just can't see who it is. That should make no difference to the result at all here at Post Office Road. It's Travellers 30, Hull Communications 21. I just can't see who the try scorer was when he turned around. Be able to look at his number, but I know it'll be Paul Asquith here trying to convert that try. Just trying to look at his shirt number, the try scorer, that try. Yes, it was number 4, Paul Moody there, who scored that try there for Hull Communications. So it'll be number 13 now, Paul Asquith. Trying to convert that try. Here he goes. Marvellous kick that by the loose forward, straight between the middle. Travellers 30, Hull Communications 23. So the timekeeper's just informed me that that's time in this match. Travellers 30, Hull Communications 23. And there goes the final. The final today from Post Office Road, and what a tremendous win there by Keith Bell and Barry Hollis's and Barry Evans' team here. Unbelievable match. Try scorers to Travellers, Andy Dickens try, Alec Thompson a try, Steve Goodwin 2 tries, Craig Hunter a try, Lee Gibbons a try, and 3 conversions there by Simon Roberts. In reply, All Communications, Glenn Maxwell a try, Paul Scott a try, Paul Moody a try, Paul Asquith a try, and Paul Asquith a drop goal and 3 conversions to bring the final score here from Post Office Road. Travellers Saints under 15's 30, All Communications under 15's 23. So here we are, the Travellers Saints getting the medals here. Number 13 Lee Gibbons, number 10 Danny Evans, number 12 Craig Hunter, number 11 Martin Walton, number 3 Simon Roberts there showing the trophy off. His trophy there, number 1 Terry Ritson, number 4 there Andy Skidmore, number 6 Alec Thompson. Marvellous scenes here at Post Office Road. Number 5 there Andy Dickens a try scorer, number 2 there Graham Simpson, and Johnny Morgan there without a shirt on. Number 9 Andrew Epton-Stall, and number 7 Stevie Goodwin scored of 2 tries. And here the substitutes, Lee Southern and Dave Holmes. A good all-round team performance here by the Travellers. Marvellous scenes here at Post Office Road, Featherstone. Worthy winners, and just look at this for team spirit. The Travellers lads there congratulating all, and in return All Communications there congratulating Travellers. Marvellous here. These youngsters, that's what the game in this rugby league spirit's all about. What fantastic scenes here, and Keith Bell there just getting his players together here, just marshalling his troops, as they say. Really come back from the odds, being a man short midway through the second half. Travellers there scoring 2 tries. Sorry, All Communication team scoring 2 tries in the space of 2 minutes. And coming back to just be 20 points to 17 points down midway through the second half. But Travellers Saints, true spirit and guts, what they've got. They kept plugging to the end there to run out worthy winners by 30 points to 23, and there we are. See the jubilant lads there. And there we are. We've just seen here the Travellers Saints man of the match there, number 6 there, Alec Thompson receiving his award. But I'm sure Alec will be first to say that every one of these players on the Travellers team there could have got this man of the match award. Now then, Barry, few words. What do you think of that performance, Barry?
Fantastic. I've lost my voice. Oh, fantastic performance. I thought we lost it when we got Lee Gibbons sent off, but the showed character and come back really well.
I thought though, Barry, when All Communications scored them 12 points midway through second half to bring the score to 20 points to 17, I thought the lads are going to get the heads down. But full credit to them, Barry. They kept fighting back, didn't they?
They were fantastic. We had faith in them all the way through the match, even when they said they were coming back. But fantastic performance. We're going to go in there now and celebrate.
Well done, Barry. Travellers Saints coach here, Keith Bell. Keith, a tremendous performance.
Brilliant. I don't think I ought to help for referee. But I thought they won it in first half and they come back well. Played some good rugby. They really played well without Lee Gibbons. I thought it was a bit harsh sending them off. But that's how it goes. But I won't moan about it. A really good time. Great end to season for us. Brilliant.
Did you think though, Keith, when you had Lee Gibbons got sent off in the second half, they really come strong at you, they scored them 12 points inside a minute. Did you think that the game was lost at that point?
Well, I've never doubted the character of these lads. Like, I know that they could come back, but it was about us and keeping their heads and not panicking. So they didn't panic, as it was. They come back and they scored some more tries. And well, them it was they were panicking and themselves actually get back into the game. The score one late over the consolation for me there.
Anyway, marvellous performance, Beef, and once again, congratulations.
Great.
Travellers Saints 30, All Communications 23.
Yes!